If you're reading this, you've probably been wanting to improve your English for a while.
Maybe you've attended classes or tried studying on your own, but you're still not where you want to be. Does that sound familiar?
It's likely that you need English to open up new career opportunities, or maybe to prepare for that dream trip abroad.
You know, English is key for global business and travel, right?
But let's be honest, how do you feel when it's time to actually speak English? Do you get anxious, shy even, especially after all those lessons?
Do you find it hard to understand native speakers despite years of study? Or maybe you're embarrassed by your pronunciation, worrying that you speak too slowly or make mistakes.
You've put in so much time, but it's frustrating when you still struggle to speak confidently. Even though you've worked hard, do you find it challenging to use English in real-life situations like work, travel, or studies?
Do you ever feel like becoming fluent is just out of reach? If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone.
Most English learners feel this way at some point. It's common to feel stressed or discouraged when progress isn't happening as fast as you'd like. But here's the truth. It's not you. It's the methods you've been using.
The good news? It doesn't have to be this way. You can learn to speak English naturally and easily, and it can be an enjoyable process. Imagine confidently using English in your career, travels, and studies without that constant anxiety.
Picture yourself feeling comfortable every time you speak English. I've seen this transformation in countless students all across the world, and it's not magic. It's about finding a better way to learn.
Think about it.
Now, you might be thinking, how can speaking English be easier than all that work I've put in?
I get it, especially if you've been struggling with traditional methods. But there's a better way.
Traditional methods often emphasize memorizing vocabulary lists and drilling grammar rules.
But we're here to tell you that there's a more effective, natural approach to mastering English.
Let me share a story about one of my students. Her name was Gladys, and she was one of the most dedicated learners I've ever met. She never missed a class, always sat in the front row and took meticulous notes.
At home, she'd study for hours, sometimes up to 4 hours a day. She even tried to memorize 50 new vocabulary words each day. Gladys was clearly putting in the effort, and I was confident she'd succeed.
But after 6 months, she still struggled to hold a basic conversation in English. Her speech was slow, her pronunciation was unclear, and she often made simple grammar mistakes. Most of all, she was nervous every time she tried to speak.
It was heartbreaking to see someone work so hard and yet struggle so much. Gladys was frustrated, and honestly, I was too. We both expected better results with all the time and effort she was putting in.
I was following all the traditional methods, using the standard textbooks and exercises, but something wasn't working. And then I realized Gladys wasn't alone. Her classmates had the same problem.
That's when it hit me. The traditional teaching methods were failing many students. And what's worse, this struggle was considered normal by so many people. But it doesn't have to be that way.
In many countries, people spend years learning English in school, yet they barely learn to speak. They study hard, but when it comes to real conversations, they struggle. They feel nervous, unsure, and often avoid speaking entirely.
But here's the exciting part. There's a better way. You don't have to keep struggling with outdated methods. By using techniques that focus on natural, immersive learning, you can make real progress and start enjoying the process.
Imagine a learning experience where English becomes a part of your daily life, where speaking feels as natural as breathing. You can achieve fluency and confidence faster than you think with the right approach.
So, what's the next step? Start embracing methods that work with how your brain naturally learns language. Focus on listening and speaking, on real-world communication, and let go of the stress of memorizing and translating.
The journey to fluent English doesn't have to be difficult. With the right tools and mindset, you can transform your learning experience and finally achieve the confidence to speak English fluently.
Remember, every step you take brings you closer to your goal. Keep practicing, stay positive, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Learning English can be a rewarding and even fun journey.
So don't give up. The right path to fluency is out there, and it's simpler than you might think. Stick with us, and you'll discover that speaking English can truly be effortless. Let's get started on that journey together.
If you found the video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.